No matter where you are, I mean, it's funny. If something happens and a crowd gathers, all the crazy people in the city run toward that crowd. If you go to Times Square, full of crazy people. You go to Hollywood, full of crazy people. No matter where you go, if there's a crowd, 20% of them are crazy. So I feel like the odds kind of play in family gatherings. I think crazy likes to be surrounded by people. And when I read the cast list, sometimes you just want to be associated with great people because you know they do great work. John Goodman, Alan Arkin, these are two actors that I've admired for a very long time. And I was hoping to be able to be on set with them, watch them work, and talk to them about their experiences in the business and what they had come from and where they see their career and themselves now. Having spanned decades in the business. So it's been a more than fulfilling experience for me. Every time I read this script and every time I think about this movie, I just equate it back to my family. And my family has this great ability to let you be who you are. Whatever you want to be, there's no judgment, there's no hatred, there's no confusion. If you're that, we love you anyway. And I feel like a lot of times, and it comes up in this movie, people accept you, but you don't accept yourself. And I think that, for me, that's one of the most poignant messages to be made and pointed out in this film. She has a very specific idea of how she wants these characters to be perceived. She has a very clear understanding of what each character's message is and what each character's color is to the painting. So when I got here, we sat down and we had a long conversation for about 2 hours over lunch, and we never got to the movie. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, you got to go to your meeting, and we didn't talk about the movie. She was like, I didn't want to talk about the movie. I just wanted to talk to you. And from that conversation, now every time I talk to her, she knows me so well, she's able to talk to me in a very simple way and pull things out of me through the character that I didn't even know was there. So it's a very, motherly way of directing instead of yelling at me and throwing stuff at me like most idiots. She's really warm and charming when it comes to her style of directing, and it helps. It helps. It definitely helps. Officer Williams is a guarded soul. He's a caterpillar. He's a caterpillar in his cocoon, just waiting for somebody to teach him how to sprout out and be a butterfly. Oh, that was metaphoric ism right there. He, he's just a guy that's just trapped in his own truth, and he's afraid to let his truth out. So he's guarded. He's very guarded. The value of this film is it reminds people to appreciate the time you have with loved ones. I think, we're a generation that thinks the sky's the limit, when the truth is the limit is the sky. We don't know if next year or the year after our family members will be there to spend that time with. So, I think the goal of this movie and the value of this movie is to remind you how valuable that time is.